What is going on YouTube? Tristan Farquhar here, back with another video, and in this one I have to tell you we've got a very special guest. And you might be saying, who is this very special guest here, Tristan? Well, I'm going to tell you in just a minute. You're saying to yourself, who is it? And I am going to tell you that today, my friends, I have brought in a very special guest from Master League.
And his name is John C.
Yes, that's right, my friends. We have here John Cyndaquil, the almighty 11 CP shiny Cyndaquil that is going to wreak havoc in the Master League. So here we go. My dudes, it is time. Let's see what John Cyndaquil can do in battle. We're going to go up against this opponent here, and don't you worry, we have other battles coming up for you later on in the video. We have another two, in fact, using Shadow METAGROSS, so don't go anywhere after this one or before this one finishes, because you're going to want to see those. Anyway, Shiny Mewtwo comes in, and we are going to absolutely decimate this Gyarados with a Side Strike. And we're going to see where we can go from there. Here comes the Side Strike. Something strange is going on. We can see that they're not letting the Side Strike go through very quickly. So we don't really know what's going on here. They're going to leave the Side Strike through altogether. And as you can see, the sheer presence of John Cyndaquil sitting in my party has made them think twice about battling. And it appears that they have left, which is interesting. It's going to make it a lot harder for us to win against an opponent that isn't there to actually fight back. But we are going to see what we can do nonetheless. We're going to go ahead, and we're really losing a lot of health. So we are going to go ahead and try to farm down the Darkrai. I'm laughing to myself here, but we just about get rid of it. We're fine. We're fine. And we're going to have a bit of a fight on our hands against the very last Pokemon that this opponent has in store for us. And that is going to be a Mewtwo. Okay, so the strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go currently is the Pokemon we have to face now with our Dialga, our Mewtwo. Remember, Dialga's lost a lot of health. And then our little John Cyndaquil. So we're going to bring it into red. And I think it's time we get Dialga out of there before it faints, because it's clearly close to fainting. And we are going to bring in John Cyndaquil. And John Cyndaquil, see, John Cyndaquil doesn't lose much health at all. And that's why it's a good idea for you to power up your Cyndaquil. Well, you don't even need to, because it just needs to be precisely 11 CP. As you can see, John Cyndaquil has taken down the Mewtwo. So, on to the battles with Shadow METAGROSS. So it's safe to say I'm going to have a lot of editing to do once this video's over. So if you guys wouldn't mind, I would really appreciate it. Definitely after this video, I've put a lot of effort into making it. If you wouldn't mind just hitting that subscribe button, it's completely free. You don't really have to, but it would be brilliant for me. Anyway, let's get right into these here battles. I did make a little mistake there, sorry, about what team we were using, but I'm sure in the thumbnail you guys have exactly realised what's going on, and the fact that we're using a Shadow METAGROSS with Mewtwo and also our little Latios, which is nice. It's very, very nice. Latios just being maxed out by this trainer here. So, we are going to bring in our Dialga against the Togekiss. Of course, the Togekiss, it's going to go ahead and stay right into this battle. So, we are going to get off the Iron Head. And we're going to subtract a shield from the equation. They're going to go for an attack. Pretty sure this is going to be Ancient Power. It's fairly fast, so we can go ahead and assume that. And there it is, Ancient Power. No boost, thank goodness, or we were in some serious trouble. Of course, the METAGROSS being Shadow, while it does resist it being still typing, the Charm is still going to chunk away at it because of the 20% damage decrease. So, talking of the Shadow METAGROSS, we are going to go ahead and farm this thing right down with Bullet Punch. Now, interesting thing about this Shadow METAGROSS is it's actually not level 40 or Best Buddies. It's level 40.5. I believe Niantic have possibly patched it by this stage. But this Shadow METAGROSS has an extra XL power-up above where it should be. Oh, it is best buddies. Okay, there we go. That's what happens when you do battles for other people. It's certainly not equipped as best buddies, is what I mean. But the trainer clearly has got it to best buddies already. We're going to swap back into the Latios. Fairly certain that the Giratina is going to stay into the matchup, being super effective. However, we are going to be doing a lot more super effective damage because that Giratina there clearly does not have the right moves. It's using Dragon Tail. It should be using Shadow Claw. And if I can see rightly, it's 2,300 CP, which is not great. Okay, we take free wins when we can get them. Let's be honest. The trainer I'm battling for, of course, I do know them. I do their battles on a regular basis. And they're not the highest of ranks in the world, but they will surely make their way up eventually. They're very good at Master League, as you can see from the Pokemon they're using. They have some really spicy picks. They'll be making their way up through the ranks, but the problem is the opponents they're facing at the moment per se, keep that in mind, they're going to get up there and don't have the strongest Pokemon in the world. We can certainly showcase the Pokemon that we have, though, the really good ones, for you guys to make the decision whether or not you want to invest in them. So, good idea by me here, just to add those 3 Pokemon to a party. Should have done it beforehand, but let's be honest, I'm not doing any more editing after this. This was torture to create this one here. Absolutely, particularly with the lovely bit of John Cena coming in there. Hope you enjoyed that joke. Of course, John Cena, it was quite funny in my mind when I created it. I certainly got more laughing out of that than actually trying to win the battle. So we're going to go against a Mewtwo here, which is good for us because we have the Dragon typing against their Psychic type purely. And that looks like a near maxed out Mewtwo. Unless it's bad IVs, then it is maxed out to level 40. And we have what looks to be a near maxed out Dragonite as well. So this trainer is quite good in terms of having their Pokemon powered up. And we are going to go at this Dragonite here with our Dragon Breath. See if we can outpace it. We can't. We definitely can't. We're going to shield this up and get out of here because this is not a good idea to stay in. We're going to hop out of here as fast as we possibly can after we get off this lovely Dragon Claw to either take out their shield or to take out their Dragonite. Either one is working fine for me. We're going to go ahead right now and switch out into our Shadow Metagross and farm this thing the whole way down and have Meteor Mash ready to go. No second move on this thing yet because, to be honest with you, apart from the Mirror Match and Dialga, it doesn't exactly need it. Oh, no, not screen recording. Oh, I'm just so fuzzy at the moment compared to what I've done for this video. But okay, we won't even say what was going on there. We'll just continue on with these battles. Hit that Mewtwo with a Meteor Mash, out it goes, and you're about to see the most unlucky experience in Go Battle League ever. We're at the Meteor Mash, we overtap, down we go. Okay, that happens. That can happen sometimes. What we're going to do is come in with the Latios here and try and get to the Dragon Claw, finish it off, and we overtap, and down we go. Now, are we really going to leave Dialga go down to this thing? Oh, could you even imagine? Right, this is going to be a Surf. We're going to shield it up anyway, just to be on the safe side. There's the Surf. Absolutely brilliant. Through it comes. Now, we're just going to be able to farm it down, aren't we? Oh, no, we're not. Okay. Could you imagine if this was Earthquake? Like, really? That would be the most unlucky backward sweep ever. It's not. We're absolutely fine. But that would have been pain. That would have been genuinely pain. It's gone. It's out of here. We don't need to worry about it again. And getting closer to the 200 Master League wins. So, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you liked it, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and while I go ahead and catch this Galvantula, I'm going to say, see you guys later. Tristan Farquhar out.